What's up, everybody? This is your boy CJ from Laketoria Nights on the Laketoria Entertainment YouTube channel. Definitely subscribe, hit the notification button so you know when we pop up with new videos. We love to bring you content as much as we possibly can, and today we are doing a video game review. We're going to review Sea of Thieves on the Xbox One. I'm joined by my wife Jessica. Say what's up.
What's up?
We've been playing this game since it launched. We were definitely looking forward to this game for a while. First impressions, what do you think about the game, Jess?
I really like this game. It's different. It's a multiplayer game where you have to really work together with your team. Though it gives you a single player option, it's not really something you can do because you need a team to get the work done.
I definitely agree with you 100% on that. First impressions of the game were graphically, I enjoy looking at the bright colors. It looks very vibrant. It looks fun to just pick up and enjoy. It has some quirky animation to it, which kind of makes it just a fun game, you know what I mean? It doesn't take itself too seriously. I do like the multiplayer aspect where you do have to work together to accomplish your goals. It's not just four friends that can run around and just do their own thing and come together. Everyone has to have their detailed job, this is what you're going to do here, this is what you're going to do there. In case of this situation, this is how you're going to switch it up, and that's really cool. You really do have to work together, and I think more multiplayer games have to be that way. So this is definitely something new that you don't see a lot, and I want to see more of that from other games. The way I like to do my reviews, Jess, we do our first impressions, then we'll do our likes, and then our dislikes, and then our final thought. Okay?
Okay.
Alright, so for my likes, we'll go back to the multiplayer aspect. I really love the team-oriented spirit the game brings. We had a lot of fun with me, you, and your brother going around, getting into different ship battles, Miguel launching himself from a cannon to board another ship to kind of take it over and sink it for us. Even fighting together to fight against the Kraken that we encountered, even though the Kraken did win, and trust me, we will fight them again. We will fight the Kraken again. So I just like how everything, you have to work together, and it's really fun doing it. What were your likes?
I agree with everything you said. Just the fact that we have to actually work together and communicate, because there's so many games where, while it's multiplayer and you're on a team, you don't really have to communicate anything. But with this game, you have to be communicating, you have to be cohesive, you have to really find a way to work together. And the Kraken, that was really fun. That was not something I had expected to encounter so soon, and though I got eaten by it, possibly twice, it was a lot of fun, and just watching you guys try to take it on while I was being eaten by it and stuff, it was a lot of fun. And just getting into ship battles with the other ships and attempting to take them down while also keeping ourselves from sinking. It was a lot of fun, and I can't wait to do it some more.
Yeah, the game really definitely has its difficulty set to where it forces you to work together, and it doesn't really bail you out. When you're on the ship, you want to have someone who's watching the map so you guys don't get lost, things like that. So again, our likes, it being so team oriented is a major plus in the realm of multiplayer games. My dislikes is single player mode. Controlling the ship on your own, near impossible. I feel like if they were doing a single player mode, I thought they would have maybe gave you computer AI shipmates or something. But then again, I get that they're trying to force you to play with friends, so I'm not going to hold it against the developer. I think playing alone in that game, they made it so it's near impossible to really play alone, and it feels really lonely. My other dislike is there are some glitches in the game that I found, such as when we first got that first chest and we didn't get paid for it. One of the glitches is you have to back out of the game and go back in, and your money will appear, and I think that's something that'll get fixed on an update. The game is very new and it's all online, so you're going to encounter, day one, day two bugs like that. And I'm okay with it, so I don't really have any major dislikes that turn me off to the game per se. I wish you could have more people on a ship, because I have a lot of friends on my friends list. You can only get 4 to a ship. I wish you could do maybe 8 to a ship at a max, get a bigger ship where you can have 8. Other than that, I love this game. I highly recommend it to anyone. I don't really have any dislikes. What about you?
I have a few dislikes. Nothing that's going to stop me from playing it, because I really do love this game so far. So my few dislikes are, I've gotten very used to being able to create my own characters. That is something that I wish I could do in this game. Maybe, hopefully they'll update it at some point to include that. But that's not going to keep me from playing it. And I do wish there was a save option. Apparently if you turn in a chest or anything like that, it auto-saves. I don't like having to rely on auto-save. I wish there was a legit save option. But other than that, I don't really have any other dislikes. I like that it forces you to play on a team. Though it gives you the solo, option, it's not really much you can do with that. So I like that they're forcing you to interact.
Yeah, and I get what you're saying about the lack of saving. I think with me, since I was the leader of the group, if I were to do anything to like our ship cosmetic wise, because like buying stuff in the game, and that's another thing I do like, I forgot to put in my likes, I like that everyone's on an equal footing in the game. There's no really level up system, so when you fight other users, you're fighting on the same equal footing. You could buy new weapons, but they don't make your character stronger or anything. Everything's really purely cosmetic, so there's no competitive advantage. You just have to outsmart your opponent. But going back to what you were saying about the save options, I think if I were to like do anything cosmetically to the ship, I think the next time I log in, it'll be the same ship. I don't think it's gonna store whatever we left on the ship, which is a bummer, but I mean, like you said, I don't think it's enough to deter us from playing the game.
Yeah.
Like really, when it comes to a game like this, as good as it is, I think it's like nitpicks when it comes to deciding things you don't like about the game. And the game might not be for everyone, because some still be people that don't want to play with random people online, because they may not want to get into a party with them, and if they don't have enough friends to play Sea of Thieves, it won't be a fun game. So my final thought on the game would be, this is a game that anyone can pick up and enjoy. There's no high degree of difficulty with learning the game. The only difficulty comes from lack of teamwork. If I had to rate this out of 10, I would give this a 9 out of 10. And once more updates come out for the game, it might even bump up to a 10 out of 10. But my early first impressions is a 9 out of 10. Really strong game. If you're looking for a multiplayer game to play with your friends, this is it. This is the epitome of what a multiplayer game should be. What are your final thoughts?
I agree with everything you just said. I think it's definitely a 9 out of 10, and with updates, I feel like it could be a 10 out of 10. Nothing about it would stop me from playing it at this point, and I think it's new and it's different. It's not the same just let's run around and just kill people type of multiplayer game. You actually have to do stuff besides just trying to kill the other players, and I really like that. Trying to destroy people's ships and trying to take on a Kraken, it's a lot of fun. So definitely a 9 out of 10.
Alright everyone, well definitely that's our review of Sea of Thieves. Again, I'm your boy CJ from Laketoria Nights on the Laketoria Entertainment channel with my lovely wife Jess. That's right, my wife's a gamer, be jealous. And definitely look for the USS Laketoria on the seas. We'll see you in Sea of Thieves. Have a good night.